I asked my husband if he had any requests for dessert today, and he said snickerdoodle. So let's make my man his cookies. Well, I'll tell you about when my doctor tried to convince me to take my last tube out. As y'all know, my pregnancy with my daughter was very rough, starting off with losing her twin. Right before 12 weeks, I had a cerclage put in. That's where they sew your cervix shut because, well, I forgot to tell y'all, I have a very weak cervix. When I was pregnant with my 19-year-old, I went into active labor at 19 weeks. Long story short, I was on bed rest for the rest of my pregnancy, and my doctor had said any pregnancies going forward, I need a cerclage put in. After I got one with my daughter, I felt a little relief. And then I started having heart problems, and they couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. I had to wear a monitor for about 6 weeks, and they still couldn't figure it out. Around 26 weeks pregnant, I went in for a scan, and the placenta was very close to my cervix. My doctor had said she wasn't going to diagnose me with placenta previa just yet, but that I should try to stay off my feet and rest even more. Y'all, I went home and cried and prayed a lot. At my next scan, the placenta had moved, thank God. And just when I thought I was in the home stretch, at my 30-week appointment, my daughter had barely grew from the previous appointment. So now I had to do stress tests twice a week to make sure that we weren't going to lose her. The day before my C-section at 36 weeks, my doctor had went over all the complications that I had and thought that this should be my last pregnancy and wanted to take my left tube out during the C-section, but I just knew in my heart that I was supposed to have one more. So I refused. The day after my C-section, when my doctor made her rounds, she had told me that my daughter wouldn't have lasted one more day. Her placenta was decaying and very small. I was very thankful that we made it through birth, but hours after her being born, she was taken away to the NICU where we found out she was Coombs positive. There was lots of talk of a blood transfusion, but they wanted to try plasma first. I just like to say thank you to everyone who does donate plasma because, well, that saved my baby's life. Doctors had expected her to be in the hospital for weeks, but within hours she started to recover and she got to go home just after 3 days. But was she my last baby?